Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Diane Daniels. A beach tragedy unfolded in South Haven this weekend. A 12-year-old Boy Scout died after being buried in sand at the Van Buren County State Park yesterday. WSBT 22's Lauren Becker is here now with more on what happened. All right, thank you, Lauren. Meantime, our sister station in Kalamazoo, WWMT-TV, has just obtained this photo of the boy who died. This is 12-year-old Gage Wilson. The picture was just posted to their station's website. And what happened in South Haven may conjure up memories of an incident at Mount Baldy in Michigan City 5 years ago, but that story had a very different ending than the Gage Wilson story. Nathan Weisner of Illinois, who was 6 at the time, was buried alive 11 feet deep in the sand for hours. He was rescued and he survived and made a remarkable recovery. Alrighty, thank you, Ed. Police say one person was killed in a crash last night in Goshen, and police do believe alcohol may have been a factor. Goshen police say Lorenzo Ramirez of Elkhart was heading west on Wilden Avenue at about 9 o'clock last night when his vehicle hit a pole and a rock wall, causing it to flip. A judge is considering a shorter sentence for a man who was just 15 years old when he was sentenced to 25 years in prison for the fatal shooting of his stepfather. A Kosciuszko County judge will hear Colt Lundy's request for a sentence modification this coming Thursday. Authorities say that Lundy and a friend who was just 12 at the time shot Philip Danner in his Cromwell home in 2010. A new conduct code will take effect tomorrow at Benton Harbor High School. The Benton Harbor superintendent says that fights at the high school have caused a significant disruption during the first month of classes. Police were called Friday in response to several fights. The Benton Harbor superintendent says the conduct code is being rewritten because the current version is vague and carries no consequences. On Facebook, the superintendent told families that students causing trouble will be removed from school while awaiting a hearing. Funeral services were held this weekend for an Elkhart man who made a big impact on his community and who died tragically while on vacation last weekend. 70-year-old Philip Miller fell to his death from a cliff in Wisconsin's Door County. WSBT 22's Max Lewis has more now on how he's being remembered. Today, people came together in support of stopping world hunger. It was the 36th annual St. Joe County Crop Walk. The walk also raises funds for local food pantries in the area, and the walk doesn't just occur in St. Joe County, but walks like this also go on all around the nation.
People helping people, and hunger is something that we don't think about in our community, and every little bit that anybody can give is greatly appreciated.
Other funds raised today will go toward the Church World Services Emergency Relief Fund. Well, today some long lines formed outside of the Humane Society of St. Joe County. Pet owners could get their animals vaccinated for rabies today at no cost. The clinic started at noon. People started lining up at 9:30 this morning.
Our staff comes together. We have tons of volunteers come together to help give this service to our community, and people really genuinely appreciate it.
And this is now the 11th year for the free rabies vaccination clinic at the St. Joe County Humane Society. Stay with us. Coming up for you at 10 in Full Measure, a look at the Russia probe. Some members of Congress say documents are being withheld in the Russia probe. Cheryl Atkinson has more in Full Measure. Let's take a live look outside right now. This is our Elkhart First Alert weather sky cam. Parts of Michiana seeing some October warmth this week instead of typical fall temperatures. Meteorologist Ed Russo is in next with your full work week forecast. Well, it definitely felt warmer out there today. Probably welcome for many of us.
Yeah, some are really trying to hang on there. Believe it or not, it's the last day of September. I know. Tomorrow, October 1st. Let's take you outside. There you go.
Okay, happy October.
Yeah, happy October.
We got it right there. Okay, yep. Thanks, Ed. Stay with us. Sports coming up next. Four quarters, just not enough to decide the outcome between the Colts and Texans, and the Chicago Bears got a stellar performance from their QB. Adam Darengowski has your highlights next. Okay.
A lot riding on that
line. Okay, thanks, Adam. Stay right here. We're back in a moment. All right, thanks, Ed. Thanks for watching. Next news at 11:43 on WSBT 22.